Good morning. My name's Tim Duncan. I'm the Program Director for Student Services for Bristol, Virginia Public Schools. March is Equity in Education Month, and we're trying to celebrate equity in education in a variety of ways. And one of those ways is a book reading initiative for all of our students and other stakeholders throughout the division celebrating equity. And the book that I've decided to read today, it's by Dr. Seuss, I Wish That I Had Duck Feet. And again, it's written by Dr. Seuss and it's illustrated by B. Tobey. And a lot of times, we all are guilty of wishing that we were taller, thinner, faster, smarter, just, a lot of different things that we wish that we were. But the most important thing is to be the best version of you that you can be, and be happy and grateful for what you are and all the gifts that God's given you. So let's read I Wish That I Had Duck Feet this morning. I wish that I had duck feet, and I can tell you why. You can splash around in duck feet, and you don't have to keep them dry. I wish that I had duck feet. No more shoes for me. The man down at the shoe store would not have my size, you see, because he has duck feet. They don't make duck feet shoes, do they, everybody? If I had two duck feet, I could laugh at Big Bill Brown. I would say, you don't have duck feet. These are all there are in town. Be kind of neat for show and tell to show up at school with duck feet, wouldn't it, guys? I think it would be a very good to have them when I play. Only kids with duck feet can ever play this way. So if you have duck feet, I guess you could swim in a duck pond, couldn't you? But my mother would not like them. She would say, "Get off my floor." She would say, "You take your duck feet and you take them out the door. Don't ever come in here again with duck feet on. Now don't." So I guess I can't have duck feet. I would like to, but I won't. And you can see the little boy with duck feet, he's kind of sulking out the door because his mom got mad at him for tracking in, with his duck feet. I bet my mom would say the same thing, and I bet yours would too. So I can't have duck feet, I'll have something else instead. Say, I know what, I wish I had two horns up on my head. What would it like to have like deer antlers on your head? Be kind of hard to wear a hat, wouldn't it? I wish I had two deer horns, they would be a lot of fun. Then I could wear 10 hats up there. Big Bill can just wear one. So I guess I was wrong. I guess with antlers you could put a lot of hats on your head. I think that would be very good to have when I play ball. Then nobody could stop me. No sir, nobody at all. My horns could carry books and stuff like papers and pens and strings and applause for my teacher. And apples for my teacher, I'm sorry. And a lot of other things. But if I had big deer horns, I would never get a ride. I would never ride the school bus because I could never get inside. Yeah, kind of be hard to get on a school bus with those wide antlers, wouldn't it, everybody? And so I won't have deer horns, I'll have something else instead. I wish I had a whale spout on my head. A whale spout? I don't think our principals would like you having a whale spout in their schools. When days get hot, it would be good to spout my spout in school. And then Miss Banks would say, thanks, you keep our school so cool. I could play all day in summer and I would never feel the heat. I could beat Big Bill at tennis. I would play him off his feet. But my mother would not like it. I know just what she would say. Not in the house. You shut that off. You take that spout away. I bet your mom or your grandparent or your guardian would say the same thing. Mine would. I know what that she would tell me, I don't want that spout about. And when mother does not want a thing, it's O-U-T, it's out. I bet that's the case. And so I will not have one. I don't wish to be a whale. I think it would be better off if I had a long, long tail. A long, long tail? Can you all imagine having a long tail? I wish I had a long, long tail. Someday I will, I hope, and then I'll show the kids in town new ways to jump a rope. Can you imagine using a long, long tail to jump a rope? I would probably trip over my tail. If I had a long, long tail, I know what I would like. I would like to ride down State Street pulling girls behind my bike. So would you like to have a long tail and go down our State Street? People would look, I would say. I wish I had a long, long tail, and I can tell you why. I could hit a fly 10 feet away and hit him in the eye. I know Miss Banks would like this. She would smile and she would say, no other boy in town can hit a fly so far away. You know, that might come in handy, really. But if I had a long, long tail, I know that Big Bill Brown would tie me in a tree. He would, and then how would I get down? I don't think that I would like it with my tail tied in a tree. The more I think about it, no long tail for me. And so if I can't have a tail, I'll have a long, long nose. A nose just like an elephant's, the longest nose that grows. I wish I had a long, long nose, and I could tell you why. I think it would be very good to get at things up high. Just think if you're in the grocery store and you have to reach something up on a tall shelf, I bet an elephant trunk might come in handy. Every kid in town would love it, every kid but Big Bill Brown. Every time I saw him, I would sneeze and I'd blow him down. I don't know if that's a good idea. You don't want to get in trouble blowing people down with your elephant nose. Say, I would help the firemen. My nose would be just right. I could help them put out fires 100 times at night. See, look at that, everybody. Oh, I would do a lot of things that no one ever did, and everyone in town would say, just watch that long-nosed kid. But if I had a long, long nose, I know what Dad would do. My dad would make me wash the car, the house, and the windows too. What do you think about that? So much for a lemonade stand, right? My dad would make me work all day and wash those things with that hose. I guess it would not be so good to have a long, long nose. Now let me think about it. And all these things I want are bad. And so I wish, what do I wish I had? So he's kind of sitting here thinking about all those things that he thought he wanted. I know what. I know just what. I know just what to do. I wish that I had all those things. I'll be a which, what, who. If I could be a which, what, who, I'd jump high in the air, I'd splash and spout and run about, I'd give the town a scare. So he's saying he would have everything. A long nose and antlers on his head, duck feet, just everything. But the people would not like it. They would be so scared, I bet. They would call the town policemen. They would catch me in a net. They would put me in the zoo house with my horns and nose and feet and hay, just hay, 2 times a day is all I'd get. Would you all like to eat hay all day? I'd bet not. I think I would be very sad when people came to call. So, I don't think a which, what, who would be much fun at all. And so I think there are some things I do not wish to be. And that is why I think I just wish to be like me. There's a picture, and he's kind of happy, and he's walking away. And let me tell you, boys and girls, that the best thing that you can be is the best version of you. And it doesn't matter what color you are, how tall you are, how short you are. It doesn't matter. What matters is being a good person, getting up and coming to school every day, and working hard, doing the right thing, making good decisions, and being the best version of you that you can possibly be. I hope that you have a great day, and thanks for letting me read to you. Bye.